Welcome back, people. Today we're going to be doing gazebo slash pagoda. It's not a full-on double stack top pagoda, but it's my version. Wife wants something to sit out under if there's a bit of inclement weather, so we're going to have a little build today. I've already set posts in. I didn't film that because that's all you're doing is digging a hole, putting a post in, getting a post plumb on both planes, and then I always use postcrete, a pre-mixed sand cement chippings, set up really quick within an hour. It's set. So I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These were 10-foot posts. They are nearly 2 foot in the ground. So the top of our pagoda is going to come just under the eaves of the garage, because I don't want it above, because eventually we may want to put a canopy on top just in wet weather. So what I got to do now is I got to take a level line around the tops of each post to start with and cut those off level to start with. I may put like a 5-degree pitch on them just to shed some water. That will be back out of the way of the timbers. But yeah, enough waffling, we just get on with it. I'm not including this in the garage build because technically it's not the garage, but I'll keep the series going. So I'll put probably the title would be like motorcycle garage slash garden build. So I'll probably keep it going, but not as the garage build itself. So as you can see, the railings around the back wall has still got to be rendered, bit of downspout and then paint, and that's it for that. So we'll do a roundup once we've done that anyway, but for now, pagoda. Put you on some time lapse to start with while I get set up and cut the tops. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in. Right, little catch up. So we've cut the tops of the poles all level like we saw. I used the laser, threw a line, marked a line, so they all now level with each other. So I've taken the first boards, gravel boards I'm using to do the top, and what I've done is, as you saw, I laid it on the floor just to pick up the points of the 3 legs. We're doing on this side first. It'll all come clear as we start going anyway. We're having a board at the back, a board at the front, same this side, board and a board, and then we'll have 2 boards, one front, one back, go in this way. So obviously I've marked the feet now. I'll show you. I've left 10 inches, and that gives me about 2 inches clear of the wall of the garage, so I'm not impeding or getting any water in there. That's my post. Then I've marked from my edge of my post out each side the thickness of one of these timbers, because obviously these timbers are going to go in. And what I've done is I've marked it down halfway. We're going to be cutting down that line and chiseling through that to take that piece out, so the next board can half lap / bridle joint in. So you've got that one, you've got the center one, you've got the end post, and then we've come 400mm past the end post. And all I've done with it is, as you can see, is I've marked a curve just to finish the end. There's my post. I've given myself 4 inches from the end of that post, and I've just marked a nice little curve to jigsaw out on the ends, and I'm gonna do them in pairs because I know then they're gonna match. So stick you on the tripod, get these cut out, and we'll have a look.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
Right, quick update. So we've got the 2 sides in. You can see what I mean now about the notches. So on the next boards that are going to run that way, I need to notch out the bottom section, so when they slide down they'll be flush underneath and on top. This one obviously is pinned to the post both sides. This side I've had to block it out with 3x2, because when we put 3x2 bearers on here for the fence, we're taking the fence straight up flush with our board. So we got 3 sets now, 3 pair of stringers to go this way. There's going to be notched as well. They'll have probably just a little bevel cut on that side because of next door, and then we'll do the same scribe cut, little detail that we've done on this side, sticking over here, probably about the same amount. So stick you back on some time lapse and we'll carry on. Do you want stuff in the face? Right, there we are. So that's all I got left to do now. Is some of the old off-cut blocks is I'll put in between these stringers is I'll put 2 blocks, one yay, just to stop these from spreading and moving back and forth. I'll do that in each set there, and probably I'll put a block there and a block there. Just because there's no post in this centre, I may even put a piece of a block but there, just to give that a bit more strength as well on them half joints. So there you are, they've been cut loose so that they can expand and contract now with the weather. It's all pressure treated timber, so we should get a good 15 years out of that. Posts have been set, like I said, nice and deep. The structure itself is solid, that ain't going nowhere, and that's me leaning on it as well. This, get this out of the way so you can see, it's just under the eaves of the garage, so there's no problem with fouling. Garage door opens up to full height and you've still got plenty of clearance. Plus you got, there you are, plus you got a nice space where we can always put a canopy over if needs be in wet weather. This side of the fence is going to go full height to the boards, that's why I brought this side out that 3 inches. Then it'll drop down and continue the same height as the fence already there that we done up to this post, and then go full height. So again, we can canvas that off if we wanted in the winter, so we won't have wind come through. We've got nice open spaces on both sides, and we've got a nice little detail on the eave sections as well. And obviously you've got your twin by here where your corner meets. You've got a nice little detail, so you can have a nice little hanging lantern or something then. I could have put some fake ones out here or another 2 boards down the middle, but to be honest I don't think it needs it. Once I've put some blocks in there as well, it's stiff enough. There's no weight going on here as such because we're not roofing it. If we did roof it, then I could put a small pitch roof on there, but we're not at the moment. There's no need. So yeah, I'm going to call that done. Like I said, I only got the blocks to put in. Keep this going with the garage build because it's coming off the garage build, all this front area anyway. So I think, I don't know what we're up to, I think that would be 14. It's not technically the garage build, but it is linked into the garage build. So yeah, that's how I done my own little gazebo. Pagoda if we were using 6x2s, then obviously I'd put timber on top of timber. But because of the restriction with the height as well, I didn't want to. I wanted it fairly flat. So there you are. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Click the like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. You know what to do. So thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Stay tuned.